What's cracking, guys? Welcome to yet again another Honda recap. Thanks again for tuning in. I got a bunch of stuff I want to cover, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll the intro. Hey guys, how you doing? How's it going? Thank you again for tuning in for another Monday night for the Honda recap. And if this is your first time joining in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell so you're notified every single week, Monday nights at 8 o'clock when I air this show. So, like I said, thank you guys for tuning in yet again for another week. It's been another fun one. A lot of cool stuff has happened. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you had fun with your friends or working on your car or whatever it is you enjoy doing. I'm just hoping you enjoy doing that. Anyways, guys, like I said, I got a bunch of stuff I want to roll with, so let's get started. Right out of the gate, I want to talk about Zosh. This guy has had a pretty eventful week. He had his friend Mixel come down and shoot an awesome Marauder video for him. It was one of the best cinematic videos I've seen in a while. I love the fact that he took Zosh's personality and his brand and what he was trying to do and encapsulated it in the exact way I believe Zosh built his car for. It was a great video. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll leave the information down below in the description. Make sure to click that and watch the video. It was done very well. Zosh also hit the dyno, and I can't believe what happened to his car in the first 5 seconds of the video. I was shocked. Nonetheless, it was a great video. He made great power, great usable power at that. And yet again, another great video by Zosh. I'm super juiced that he finally got this car dynoed. He got everything squared away. I can't wait to see what you're up to next, man. I really want to see some awesome point of view in-car pulls with your car. Next up, we got Chris Sadowski. If you've been following along with his build, you know that he's got a K20A2 on the side, getting ready to get put into his DA. He's been doing a lot of work at Hasport because he's now working there. So I'm really excited to see if we can see the behind the scenes at Hasport. Aside from behind the scenes at VTech Academy, which is another channel out there where he lives at, and he shows us a lot of footage there too. But he also has a lot of parts on the way. They're almost here, and I believe he's a part or two away from actually getting the motor into the car. I'm really excited for this because there's not too many K-Series DAs out there, and he's definitely representing that era of the Integra. Let alone throwing a K in it. It's gonna be an awesome build and an awesome video the weekend it actually goes in the car. Next up, we got John Widmer of Garage Built Hondas. He's actually helping one of his friends do a JDM EF swap on his CRX. A lot of people out there with the EF chassis that have probably always wanted to do something like this, but never wanted to either put forth the money or try to figure out all the parts because these cars are becoming a lot harder, and so the parts are becoming a lot harder to find. With that said, it was a great video. He always loves that chassis, as you know, and watching him basically help transform the car into the JDM front end was a blast to watch. Seeing all the little intricacies that go into it and actually seeing the finished product at the end. I know a lot of people out there are really questioning whether or not they really want to do it, finding all the parts and getting everything together to make that happen. So I really hope that this video showed you how to do it and maybe change your mind on starting that kind of project. All right, back at it again. We got LaTommyLa. I really wanted to throw this video out there because, as I talked about in the past, he has a bunch of friends that are in VTech Club, and he actually went out there, showed you the cars that were there, some on-track footage, and just basically what it's like to go to the track. It was rainy, it was windy, people were out there trying to put out the best times possible with our comp tires in the rain. And if you ever driven that way, it is not safe whatsoever. I do not recommend doing that, but these guys were literally out there still on the track, having fun, and like I said, trying to put down the best and biggest times they could find. Anyways, I really enjoyed this video. I really hope that you get out there more with VTech Club. I would love to go out there and meet a lot of you guys at the track. Luckily, if you want to go to the track, whether you're in SoCal or in NorCal, you got to drive the same distance. So hopefully I'll make it out there for the next one. Thanks, Tommy, for going out there, taking your camera out there, and showing us what it's like to be there with that group. All right, speaking of EF chassis, we've got DeadBeat Garage. Threw out a short little trailer, I guess you would say, of what he's been doing. I've been following on Instagram. I'll throw all his information below, but he's been definitely show you pictures of his progress of what he's been doing the past couple days. He's got wheels on, seats in the car. It's just coming together really fast, and it's because he wanted to take the hatch to IFO out there in Arizona. It's really cool to see that. He told us he basically made a bunch of content. I can't wait to watch those videos, and I love the fact that he did everything possible really fast to get everything in the car looking great. And trailer the car actually out there at IFO so people can actually see it. That's so awesome because I know a lot of people have been following your build. I know I have, and I would love to see it in person. So this is a good way to actually go see the car in its element and meet you, man. So I hope you had fun out there. I can't wait to see those videos. All right, next up we got Ty's Autoworks. I've explained in the past that he's got the motor in the car. The Integra is definitely coming together. In one of his latest videos, he actually got the Rywire harness in the car, the intercooler piping all set up. I believe he's got some new suspension on the side. He's getting in the car and setting up his ride height with that. This car is coming together super fast. So if you're not watching this guy, definitely check it out. His videos are coming out weekly. It's really cool to just see him in his car, in his garage, and the passion behind it, that he's just pushing forward consistently, trying to make this car as perfect as he can make it. So props to you, man. I can't wait till the car is finished. You're doing an awesome job. Speaking of an awesome job, we got our old favorite, Young Static. I've been watching him again on Instagram and in his videos, and he's slowly getting his car together to hit the dynos. I especially like his last video that I think most people should check out, because he is headed to the dyno and he's doing a lot of mini things that people need to do before they get to the dyno. The last thing you want when you show up is for things not to work, your wiring to be wrong, your parts to be loose, and just ultimately wasting your money, because you are paying for that person to be there ready to do their job and tune your car. And if you're there and things are broken, you know what? Your car might come off the dyno, or you're just wasting time. So I really enjoyed this last video. He's going around his engine bay, buttoning things up. He's going over everything in the engine bay and doing a mental checklist to make sure everything is buttoned up and ready to roll. So I really think it's a good video for people to check out to get a high level view of what you need to do before you actually hit the dyno. I can't wait for the dyno videos to come out. As we've seen, he's done a bunch of stuff to this car all by himself, and I want to see what kind of power that H22 can make NA. Following that, we got Vasile Garage. We're well into the bodywork being done on the Integra. On Instagram, he's got suspension in the car. He's got the engine bay coming together. But right now, on YouTube, it is a little behind, and that is wonderful, because he puts so much time and effort into making the car look good, and then the videos are going to slowly roll out later. And right now, we've got the car beautifully painted red, and he's literally going over it with wet sand and buffing on just painted paint. And I tell you right now, if that was me, I'd be super nervous, but I really like the fact that he's very confident in these videos, and he's showing you step by step what he wants to do, what you should do, and giving you the best advice you can. I had my own advice. I hit him up in the DMs, and he literally came back at me with some awesome replies, just helping me out, and I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate the fact that he's always there trying to give a helping hand to the community. With that said, the car is painted and he's wet sanding it, trying to get the orange peel off and really getting the paint to the nice vibrant red that he wants. And I can't wait for the next videos to be coming out, because it's slowly gonna finish up the car and we're gonna see the exact quality that he's been going for. Speaking of new paint, we got Divine. If you haven't been following this guy, he started out building his Del Sol, which was a really one-of-a-kind piece out there, and I believe he's in Connecticut. And as of lately, he's got an EJ1. And in the past couple weeks, he did a lot of sanding and prepping and getting his car for paint. He got a lot of advice. People said, don't go to Mako or go to Mako. And you know what? He just said, you know what? I want to try it. He definitely did a lot of the prep work himself, a lot of sanding, a lot of buffing, a lot of prep work, like I said. And he's super happy with the results. And I got to say, I would too. So in his latest video, he kind of does a walk around of what the car looks like as you go all the way around. He actually took some time to paint the trimming himself, which also came out very well. And like I said, I really enjoy the content you're making, man. Especially when you come from a videography background, your videos are always gonna be a little more cinematic, and that's wonderful. It's also really great to see you do a lot of the work yourself, like you did with the Del Sol, which is another car I really enjoy. I'm really happy that you took the time to prep your car before you took it to Mako and actually are happy with the results. I think it's a video that a lot of people should kind of check out if that's something you're interested in. It's really interesting also because on one spectrum, you got Vasile Garage doing everything in his garage, doing a crazy paint job, and then to see what prep work and taking it somewhere that you're unsure about what the results can be. It's really awesome to see that everyone's super happy with their results, because like I said, if you put all that effort in, it would really suck to get your car back and be very unhappy with it. But Divine, man, you're doing an awesome job. Thanks so much for doing that. It's really cool of you to actually go ahead and throw that out there and then do a walk around of what you liked and didn't like about the paint. Following that, we got Boosted Boys. We get a little update on the EK hatch. The roll cage is in the car. Things are getting going. I'm glad we're getting a little updates as this process is coming along. I'm sure as the videos are coming out, we're a little behind of where Kyle's at, but I'm really happy to see PFI is putting in work on your car. The cage is looking great, and I'm really excited to see the finished product and all the effort that you've done for the car. Last but not least, we got Keep Gunnin. The guys over there have been doing an amazing job on the EG. If you haven't noticed, definitely go out and check out the Keep Gunnin channel. And aside from that, check out Ghostboy Akai on Instagram, another group of guys out there on the East Coast that are keeping the positivity, pushing forward and trying to help the community the best way they can. If you follow the last video, they actually did a sponsorship program to kind of help some people out there in the community push the limits of their vehicles and of them personally. They actually had the ability to sponsor 2 people. They had a set amount of money and they tried to buy them parts to help them push past where they were, like I said. I believe they did like video responses, tried to get some people, and they picked 2 Instagram followers and they tried to split the sponsorship money between them. So they did the best they could to offer both people something that would actually help their build in particular, whether it was valves, pistons, head gasket, whatever they can get their hands on. Some of these parts are very quality parts tested by those guys out there in the drag scene. So I'm really happy to see the effort that you guys put in, helping some random people out there in the community just kind of push the limits of their car and themselves and taking them to the next level. That's always something I love seeing. I'm really happy to say that you're helping the community in a positive way. That's another thing that I've really been trying to do with these recaps and with my videos in general. We've talked in the past, and I love the fact that you guys have supported me as much as you have, so I really want to push that support back. I love the fact that you just picked some random people, took what they've needed and tried to give them something positive and give them some actual parts to make sure that they were able to move forward with quality items. All right, guys, like I always try to do at the end of these videos is trying to find some new faces, some new people to actually get involved here. There are so many of you out there that are starting up, hitting me up and talking to me, and I love that. I enjoy every single one of you that hits me up and want to talk about your builds. I'm going to try to get you in here. All right, guys, just like I close out the rest of these videos, I'm trying to do my best to find new channels and new content and new people that are actually coming out of the woodwork and starting channels, or if they've been there and I really love what they're doing. So, like I said, thank you to everybody who has reached out to me on Instagram or here on YouTube and talked to me about your builds and what you're planning on doing and everything like that. I'm definitely doing everything I can to make sure I can help everybody out equally. So with that said, I want to start out with some new channels. And to kick this off, it's IamDanimal.
Oh my God, stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You lying.
What's up, everybody? Danimal here for another YouTube video. I'm at Lost Motorsports with Ralph. We're actually taking off my steering wheel right now. We're going to be doing a quick release, and yeah, so Ralph's helping me out. I did want to get my hands dirty, but I'm not. I really wanted to, but he started screwing and everything.
I'll let you do it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today, and I'm going to show you the quick release that I'm going to be doing.
Super chill guy out there in SoCal, and the reason I really enjoy his channel is because he's into 9th Gen Civic SIs. 9th Gens are obviously the new platform. 8th and 9th Gens don't really get too many exposure out here on YouTube or people building them. So I'm really excited to see some guy who's out there attending meets, being a part of the community, and actually is repping the 9th Gen chassis. He's got a bunch of videos out there, whether it's putting a new wheel in his car or going out to different shows and hanging out and showing you what it's like with him and his friends and their friends' cars. I really enjoy your channel. I love that you're down there in SoCal representing the later generations of the Civics. Like I said, I'd love to see more of those out there. FA5s are getting a lot of exposure nowadays, so I would love to see that grow. But like I said, I want to see the 9th Gen kind of blow up, and I know it will in time. But thank you again for what you're doing. Following that, we got Bandit Evo.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed the last one. I went to Mikey's shop. I explained everything over there, how everything went. His shop's crazy nice. If you haven't checked it out, go check out that other video. Car's looking good. I hate how black rims don't really show up. Look at that. They're not really black though. They're more like a nautical blue or like a dark blue. Yeah, you see that? Kind of a bluish. Those are real Desmond Regimasters. I don't know, some people might think that those are like Rota slips or something, but they're not. All right, I made sure I did well on these. I took them off when I bought the car, and made sure on the back it said made in Russia.
I'm really excited about this channel because it's a beautiful JDM right-hand drive EG6. I think he wants to start building it more of a Conjo style. It's gutted, it's got a cage in the back, and it looks great. As of lately, he actually, I believe he's in LA or in the San Diego area, and he went and hung out with the Just for Fun guys at their latest pop-up meet. So it was really cool to see LaTommyLa's angle and this guy's angle at the same time. You got to see some of the same cars, different personalities, and he went and he took out his car and had a good time. you know, and I love the fact that everyone is super open about the community, cars that arrive, and how open everybody is. There was a pop-up meet for basically anybody that knew where it was. It was blasted all over Instagram. ASCII images, LaTommyLa, just for fun. And I'm so happy that you guys are just like, yo, come to the meet. If you're in the area, let's do this. So like I said, Bandit Evo took out his EG6 right after work, gave it a quick detail and took it out there. It's a really great channel. I think you're gonna go pretty far. I love the fact that you wanna go with the Conjo style, keeping it right-hand drive. I think he's gonna try to represent a lot more than no good racing out there. So like I said, keep it up, man. I'm excited to see what you have planned for your car. All right, last but not least, we got Slickup TV.
What up, peeps? Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna reveal the wheels to you today, and I'm gonna do a few things to the hatch, so I'll start recording some of this stuff now. I did rinse her off yesterday, that's why you see all the watermarks, but I traded the blades for these. I honestly like the way they sit. Gives it a different look. I'm gonna take the bumper off today and paint this black. But yeah, she looks good. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. And then my brother-in-law is here with me today. Took the beast out. This is in my previous videos. It's a K24A2 Civic Si 2000. He's trying to keep it as original as he can.
I found this channel not too long ago and I'm really excited because it's yet again another white EG, so it kind of goes well with Bandit Evo, but it's awesome. He's putting a lot of work into his car. It's definitely a single cam. In his latest video, he got new wheels. He's trying to button things up and try to get everything going as best as he can. I believe he's got a brother-in-law who's also got an EM1 with the K24A2 swap, so I really want to see more of that video because of no matter how OEM the outside looks like, I know the fact that there's a K24 on the inside of the EM1, and that's amazing. But like I said, man, I really love the effort, the attention detail, and the personality you want to put into your EG, and I love that, and I want to see more EGs out there. I'm seeing a lot of EKs, a lot of Integras, and I want to see more Accords and things like that. Anyways, I like the personality and the attention detail you're putting into your EG. I think it's going to go a long way. I like the fact that you're out there with your friends and your family and actually working on your car and doing things like that. I can't wait to see more videos, man. You're doing an awesome job. All right, guys, that's about it for this recap. I wanted to thank each and every one of you for tuning in for yet again another Honda recap. It's been so much fun digging around for channels, talking to people, trying to bring the awareness for all the Honda channels up to light. I'm loving the positivity and all the people that are reaching out to me. I'm really looking for other channels as well. I'm definitely looking for new types of cars to talk about. I'm seeing a lot of Integras out there, not so many EGs, a lot of EK hatches. In one of my latest videos, I actually asked, what would your favorite chassis be? And a lot of people out there were talking about the CB7s and the Accords and Preludes and things like that. So if you know any Accord content and you know any Prelude content, make sure to hit it up in the comments below. I definitely want to check it out. There's a lot of new channels and a lot of you have reached out on how to get started, and I absolutely love that. I really enjoy the fact that you're passionate about your car and you just want to contribute to the community, so I condone everybody to go out there and just, you know, try that. Work on your car, see what you can come up with. Just get out there, have fun with your car, have fun with your friends, and you know what, guys? I'll catch you next week. So see you in the next one. Peace.